YouTube, we got a problem. I'm trying to figure out which trimmers out of these 4 trimmers do I really need? Well, let's just say 2 of them. Which 2 do I really need? I'm not sure, but y'all can help me figure this out. So, in this video, we'll be talking about StyleCraft and Gamma. They come out with a lot of stuff. They have a lot of stuff, and we just got to talk about it.
CTB, you know who it is.
Now, when it comes to the Instinct, anything Metal Edition, you got the X and the Metal Instinct Trimmer. These 2 are both $230 trimmer. They both come at a run hour of 4 hours and a charge time of 2 hours. Interesting enough, this revs up to 11,000 RPMs. This revs up to 8,500 RPMs. So this is the most recent one that just came out. Trying to figure out if it's a necessity, if I really need that or not. And before we get into any other details, let's talk about these 2. Both of these, I believe, are $189.95. The Cyborg has a 3-hour runtime with a 90-minute charge time, while the Sabers have a 4-hour runtime with a 90-minute charge time. They both have great things about them. This is like the OG of their hitters. The Saber, one of the best trimmers out, period. Me, I love the Cyborgs, just a little bit more ergonomics in the weight of it, and it's quiet as well. This has USB-C. All of these right here that I'm about to show you have just USB, even though this is one of the newest ones out, and this one too. So this is the only one that has USB-C. That being said, I have 4 of them here. Which 2 am I going to keep and the other 2 that I will let go? Prior to this video, I just did my concise review on the Instinct X. 8,500 RPMs. I'm not mad at that. I'll be honest. Like, if I really had to compare, they both sound the same. They both have that widthness right here. This is a little bit more slimmer. This is not. Weight-wise, I'll say this is just a little bit heavier. Not much of a difference. The only reason why I will probably pick the Metal Instinct X over this one, it has a little bit more power and is exactly the same exact price. Now, if this was a little bit cheaper and it had a USB-C, I probably would pick this one just because of the fact that I feel like it's more up to date. But when it comes to these 2, I'm picking the Metal Instincts. So let's just say that. This is not out just yet, but we'll see. Now, when it comes to the Saber and the Cyborg, this is so hard for me. It's really so much of a tie. Even though this has 4 hours and this has 3 hours, some of y'all might say 4 hours. And I understand why y'all would pick this one. But I'm picking this one because of the ergonomics. Hands down, picking this one. So for me, I'm picking this one. When it comes down to these 2, which one would I pick? Surprisingly enough, I'm picking the Sabers. 4 hours, 90 minutes, 2 hours. So it's a lot quieter. Almost the same in weight, but this is just a little bit heavier since it has the metal body. But that's my pick when it comes to that. But the Sabers, you can't really let go of these. So the X is completely out. Now, out of these 3, which one would I let go? I feel like these 2 are the same, so I have to let go of the Saber because I look like the Cyborgs. These are 2 different type of performance of trimmers that I would use. They both work well. This is real heavy duty, strong, powerful. It can do everything this does. It's a little bit louder. Well, I ain't gonna say a little bit, it's a lot louder than this. Ergonomics is not bad. It still has that weight. I like that. And the Cyborgs, man, to me, it's just the best all around one when it comes to this whole StyleCraft lineup. For some of y'all gonna pick the Saber. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a little bit lighter. It has like that goldness to it, but I do like just the cleanness of this, and it feels like more quality, to be honest. On the Gamma side, I really feel like the quality of their products is just a little bit more of a step up. Nothing wrong with the Instinct X, but for me, if you try any of these trimmers out already, if you try the Metal Instincts and you're thinking about getting these, I don't see the point to do it unless you just like having both of those type of motors, the IN2 Vector Motors. It's really up to you. But for me, I'm just keeping the Metal Instinct. These 2, not to say I don't need them, but I would pick the Cyborg and the Metal Instincts as the 2 over these 2. So I thought it was gonna be harder than I thought. You know, I definitely thought me figuring this out was gonna be harder, but I realized that you can't beat this. I think this was a trimmer of the year a few years ago, but yeah, and the charging stand is amazing, so I can't go wrong with that. The Sabers definitely probably could be one that people want to switch out the most out of my lineup, but that's my thoughts on the Instinct X and all the other StyleCraft trimmers. If that's something that's going to stay on my station or not, I said that in the last video. I said I wasn't sure, but if I had to pick the 2 out of the 4, it's not going to be staying on my station. So that being said, y'all, that's my video. I have another video interesting enough that's going to be something like this that's going to come out soon. So just stay tuned for that, and we'll see what I have next for y'all. Y'all be blessed.
CTB. You know who it is.